Video should come on shortly.
morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. I know it's hot, but we really appreciate you being here, and I'm so excited to celebrate this class. If you need water, do not hesitate during the ceremony. Grab water throughout. If you need the bathroom, do not hesitate to use either entrance, my left or right, to go up the bleachers, and right in room 251, air-conditioned bathrooms at our restaurant. So we're going to start now. Thank you for coming. I'm Andrew Rebello, the Assistant Superintendent Principal, and we are so happy to have you here today. I'd like to call Landon Vegan to the stage.
Honored guests, faculty members, family, and friends, good morning, and welcome to Diamond Regional Vocational Technical High School's commencement exercises. Today we celebrate the achievements of the class of 2020. My name is Lane Vegan, the Valedictorian for the class of 2020, and it is my honor to be your Master of Ceremonies. We are honored to have Ms. Olivia Marks in attendance. Olivia Marks is Miss Fall River 2020, and she will be singing our national anthem. Please stand as we honor America.
And bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
I now ask that you join me in a moment of silence to honor all those who cannot be here with us today. Thank you. At this time, I wish to introduce the guests on stage. The Honorable Mayor of Fall River, Mr. Paul Coogan. And our Greater Fall River School Committee member, Dr. I would also like to introduce the members of the administrative staff, Ms. Maria Foskey, Director of Guidance, Mrs. Samantha Rose, the Director of Special Education, Mrs. Debbie Pacheco, the Assistant Principal of Technical Affairs, Mrs. Maria Torres, the Assistant Principal of Academic Affairs, Dr. Katie Lyle, the Supervisor of Education, Mrs. Additional Assistant Principal, Mrs. Deborah Kennedy, Additional Editor, Mrs. Tara Hensey, School Resource Officer, Mr. Mike O'Grady, School Security, Mr. Doug Spaz, Mrs. Martha Teal, Mrs. Olga Baez, our Superintendent, Dr. Elvio Ferreira, and our Assistant Superintendent Principal, Mr. Andrew Rebello. At this time, I would like to welcome Mayor Coogan for congratulatory remarks. this time, I would like to welcome Greater Partner School Committee member Jeffrey.
We made it. On behalf of the Greater Florida School Committee, Diamond School Committee, I'd like to congratulate everybody here. That includes the families as well of these students. From a school committee member standpoint, I watched the administration put together a program for you to ensure that you receive the education you needed to complete the requirements to be here today. It was a big task. From a parent standpoint, having two children here as well, I witnessed what the parents go through on that end, and what you, the students, had to endure to make this happen. I applaud you on that, because it was no easy task for distance learning. As we move forward, just remember, dream big, always be yourself, and you will be unstoppable. Congratulations.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, classmates, friends and family of graduates. My name is Landon Began, and I'm honored to be the Valedictorian for this unique class of 2020. Most graduation speeches during the years focused on their shared memories together, but I think we can all agree this is not a normal year. We had the last 3 months of the year, the 3 months that were supposed to be the most exciting, torn away from us. But that doesn't mean that our class is any less connected than previous. In fact, I would argue that our connection is even stronger because of the experiences we all share, even though we were apart. We were all going through different things during this time. Some of us have been stuck inside for 3 months, and others haven't. Some of us have lost jobs, while others have been working more hours than ever as essential workers. Some of us worked our hardest to finish the year on time, while others haven't logged into Google Classroom since March. Some of us have family members that are home with us all day, while others have relatives in healthcare that are always at risk of catching the virus. Which, by the way, thank you to all those people out there, my parents included, who are working to stop the virus. But despite our varied circumstances, every one of us has experienced what it's like to be stuck inside, when we should have been going to school and seeing our friends. We all know how it felt to find out that something dear to us was canceled. Whether it was a basketball game, track meet, birthday celebration, April vacation plans, or prom. Many of us put hours into our activities, practicing our sport for states, preparing for the spring season, studying for Skills USA or DECA. And to have those end goals shut down, it hurts. It feels like all the work we put in was for nothing. And we've all felt that. We all know how it feels to lose the end of our senior year. But we also discovered our ability to improvise alternatives to these losses. When we couldn't have gatherings for our birthdays, we improvised with small parades. When we couldn't see our friends in person, we FaceTimed, we Zoomed. We found socially distanced ways to stay connected. Sure, these aren't plan A. They aren't what we wanted, they aren't what any of us wanted, but they worked. And these shared experiences are what made our class stronger. As we head into life, or college, the workforce, or military, whatever the next challenge in our lives may be, there's a good chance that plan A may elude us again. And the fact that we know how to embrace plan B, C, or D now is a lesson we will take with us forever. We will use this creativity to tackle whatever obstacles life throws at us. So my advice to you all is this: don't look back on the things that we never did. Don't focus on the fun that we could have had, but rather on the opportunities and experiences that await us in our upcoming lives. Because with our improvisations and skills that we have used in this crisis, I know that we, the class of 2020, will do amazing things. We are Diamond Strong. Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome Dr. Ferreira, Superintendent, to the podium.
Thank you for having me. I'd like to start with congratulatory remarks for members of the class of 2020.
what a final semester you had. No one could have dreamed you would have had to go through to earn your high school diploma. But you did it. Not even a global pandemic could stop you from achieving the goal that you so richly deserve. 11 months ago, I greeted you as you began your senior year. You walked into the auditorium for your first senior assembly, and we had music playing in the background. We played Ricky Martin's The Cup of Life. We discussed the lyrics of the song as a global outreach, telling everyone that if you wanted something bad enough, you had to fight for it. That you could never let others stop you from achieving your dreams. Those words ring true again here today. So it's only fitting that we conclude our time with you with more song lyrics. The lyrics I picked for you today come from Rod Stewart, probably someone you don't know, just like you didn't know Ricky Martin. So I paraphrase. May the good Lord be with you down every road you roam, and may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. May you grow to be proud, dignified and true, and do unto to others as you'd have done to you. May good fortune be with you. May your guiding light be strong. Build a stairway to heaven with anyone you want. And now that you're set to fly away, I'm hoping that we served you well, for all the wisdom of a lifetime that no one could ever tell. But whatever road you choose, we're right behind you, win or lose, because you will always be forever diamond strong. Congratulations again, and best wishes moving forward. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Ravella, Assistant Superintendent Principal, to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. Guys, I know it's about 120 degrees out, but our kid's about to graduate from one of the best vocational schools in the state. Good morning. So forgive me if my phone goes off or I have to sprint off stage left. My wife is due with our first baby any minute, but thank you. She understands how important this is, and she knows how special this class is, and I'll get there in a second. What you guys just went through is unprecedented. We've heard that word on the news. We've seen it around. But what you just went through, you are the first class that's ever gone through anything like that. And you learn stuff from it. You learn resilience. You learn patience. Even if you don't think about those words, they're in you. You experienced it. That's what you gained from going through this pandemic. Also, you spent 4 years at Diamond. You got ingrained with the skills that a lot of students don't in the state. Using the skills you learned at Diamond, using what you went through with this pandemic, you have a chance to be one of the greatest generations ever if you use that to your ability. And finally, I said it a lot, and I posted something on Facebook last night, and I said, we're celebrating one of the greatest classes in Diamond history. And I'm not just saying that with no evidence to back it up. And the Herald News is here. Charlie, don't put this in the write-up yet because we're going to release it in August. But the U.S. News and World Report ranks the best high schools in America. This year, 2020, they looked at what this class did. They looked at what your other students and peers did. And they ranked us one of the best schools in the nation. That's the class of 2020. It's hot. I'll stop talking. I'll talk at the end to wish you guys the best. We've got Joan LaFlamme ready to go to call your names. But one last thing. Once a Diamond Bengal, always a Diamond Bengal. You are forever Diamond strong. I also want to thank the parents real quick for being here. This might be the best generation of parents ever. You just had your kids home every single day since March 17th. So I commend you for that. I also want to thank our teachers and educators as well. I truly believe we have the most inspirational group of teachers in this state. And we did it right. We did it better. We weren't perfect, but remote learning this year, I believe you guys all got better because of it. I'm going to ask Mr. Megan to come to the stage to read a brief passage to confer your diploma.
By the powers vested in me by the general laws of Massachusetts, I accept this class and authorize you to proceed with the conferring of the diplomas.
All right, so this is how it's going to go. Please stay seated until you hear your shot. Once you hear your shot, you're going to make sure your mask is on. You're going to make sure your gown is zipped up. You're going to maintain social distancing. You're going to walk right this way. I see Miss Miller over there. Miss Miller, give him a wave. There's marked X's on the ground. You're going to stand right there on a marked X. You're going to walk up to Miss LaFlamme. Give her your card. Make sure you have your name card. Okay. You're going to cross the stage. You're going to grab the diploma cover. You're going to stop right here for a quick picture. And then you're going to head down to Mare Studios. He's raising his hand right there. Jeffrey right there raising his hand. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I call to the stage the greatest, one of the greatest classes in diamond history. Let's start with auto collision repair and refinishing. Right up to the stage, please.
Dante Pascal, auto collision. Kyle Andrew Carrero. Riley Lattenville. Joshua Raposo. Christian Pimento Santiago. Breno Fonts. Celine Renee Belanger. Hannah Perez. Matthew Ribello.
Next up, auto technology. Auto technology, make your way to the stage.
Auto technology graduates Jacob Bradbury. Christian Denuncio. Devin Cassidy. James Cabral. Alex Moniz. Andy Paul. Lucas de Oliveira.
Next up, building and property maintenance. Make your way to the stage.
Felix Godet.
We can have business tech as well join us. Business tech, line up on the blues.
Jaden Jeffrey Farias. Victoria Rose Rachel. Zachary Rogers. Matthew News. Alicia Castaneda. Julian Ross Rittenberg. Pedro Navarro. Robert Francis DaCosta. Sydney Ann Bento. Business Technology. Dominique Jewel Pereira. Kiara Barberis. Naomi Geigo. And just to note, some of our business tech graduates also have earned a certificate of completion of courses at Bristol Community College. Andrew Mello. Avery Farias. Trinity Pavo Dias.
Carpentry, cabinet making, head up to the stage. Carpentry, head up.
Deanna Marie Thornwald. Morgan Abrantes. Kiana Marie Andrade. We now present our carpentry and cabinet making graduates. Tavares M. Biffle. Cesar Castro. Daniel Reese. Joshua Estacio. Joshua DeMello. Tyler John Viveris. Megan Bergeron. Cassandra Pires. Riley Amber Dupuy.
Culinary arts, culinary arts. Head up to the stage.
Annery Crisino. Casey Aguiar. Juan Riasco. Emma J. Murray. Patrick Choi. Now we have our culinary arts graduates, Alyssa Lattenville. Jane Texera. Chloe Elizabeth Aguiar. Joshua Raymond Gasco. Emjai Lashina Burgos. Emily Louise Archibald. Grace Aguiar. Hannah Jean Lubelink. Macy Lane Garcia. Deja Pimentel.
Dental assisting. Dental assisting. Make your way to the stage.
Ashley Carrero. Harmony Lynn Duarte. We now present our dental assistant graduates. Kaylee Nicole Murillo. McKenna Miranda. Madison Taylor Willett. Haley Alyssa Roderick. Danishka Lee Sanabria. Jacob Ferreira. Madison Cadiro.
Drafting. Make your way to the stage. Drafting. We can have electricity as well. Electricity.
Drafting graduates. Castile Reed. Cody Lopes. Luis Medeiros. Isaiah Morales. Mariah Benjamin. Lyndon Macomber. Joshua Robert Greenwood. Nicholas Silva. Edwin Fuentes. Justin LeDuc. Alex Braga Nunes. Caitlin Ferreira. Gilbert Souza III. Zachary Medeiros. Logan Lopes. Mackenzie Elizabeth Barboza. Jared Pimento.
Electronics and graphic communications. Electronics
Nicholas
first
Jensen.
and graphic communications.
Now we have our electronics graduates, Dominic Anthony Bento. Jaden Castaneda. Bryce Giblin. Landon Mikhail Vegan. Benjamin Valancourt. Dylan Thorpe. Devin Medeiros. Logan St. Onge. Next, we have our graphic communications graduates, Jacob Epson, Selena Lily Mendez, Alyssa Joy Ferreira, Lida Jamalette Muniz, Cameron Coutinho, Kelsey Clemens Little, Kimberly S. LaJoy, Anna Alumba, Alexis Gonzalo,
Health assistant and HVAC. Health assistant, HVAC.
Amanda Marin, graphic communications, Sarah Martins, Hannah Faith Chase, now we present our health assistant graduates, Jerica McCausland, Morgan Hoyt, Haley Sabrina Cook, Tatiana Elizabeth Pike, Jasmine Adolfo, Alyssa Augustino Carrero, Tara Catherine Cordero, Jeanette Viveris, Alyssa Farias, Angel Christine Litt, Erica Jasmine Cunin Guasco, Sydney Medeiros Mello, Marimar Bergolo Colon, Joshua Turner, Shane Michael Soares Jr., Kiara Torres, Emily Marie Moniz, Sarah Blake, HVAC, Joshua Daniel D'Souza, Jacob Fragoza,
Machine tool and medical assisting. Machine tool.
Sean Lobo, our machine tool technology graduates. Matthew Azadina. Joshua Brian Medeiros. Matthew Matty Ice Carpenter. Joshua Tangway. Andrew Boardman. Javon Chattel. Jesse J. Rodriguez. Nicholas Johnson. Austin Donovan. Kyle Diamond De Silva. Jacob Green.
Plumbing and programming. Plumbing, programming.
James Raposa.
Metal fab. Metal fab.
Now for our metal fabrication graduates, Haley Marie Cabral. Christopher Ferry. Devin DaCosta. Rosalina Aguia Resendiz. Grant Dean. Wesley Gilmet. Marcus Goff. Garrett Lewis Gorton. Logan Raish. Jack Matthew Cadiro. Kobe Pouliot. Bailey Fleet. Tyler Fontenot Pannone. Hunter Levine. Jared Avila. Nathan Cardell. Mike Cadiro, Plumbing. James Bruno. Programming and Web Development, Corbin William Fryer. And that concludes our 2020 announcing of the graduates. I turn you back over to Mr. Ribello.
So we're going to be finishing up pictures. They can keep going. We have a few more congratulations to give out. And right now, I want to call up the two best advisors in the game. Come up to the stage right now. Lindsay Wood and Allie Goddard.
Good morning. On behalf of the class of 2020, we would like to formally recognize our school resource officer, James Riley, in his dedication to Diamond. Over the last 18 years, his presence at all Diamond functions, big or small, never went unnoticed or unappreciated. Our student body had a representation of law enforcement that was a beacon of positivity and approachability. Officer Riley never failed to show his support and devotion to the students. For example, he joined a group of administrators, secretaries, nurses, and teachers on a scorching hot day in May, while seniors did a drive-by senior sign-out. He probably saw the gigantic card that we so discreetly tried to have every senior from the class of 2020 sign through their car windows, masks and all. We will always remember Officer Riley's friendliness, his welcoming demeanor, and the way he deeply connected with the students and staff of Diamond. We sure will miss hearing your famous, "Let's go!" from the second floor C wing as you dismiss students from lunch 5 times a day. Thank you for always making us feel safe and protected. We appreciate you more than you will ever know.
This will be quick, I guarantee it. Thank you to the class of 2020. Thank you to all the parents, students, teachers, everybody here. As I go on to another journey in my life, I'll always remember each and every one of you. And I hope all of you received the card that I sent in the mail. That was something I chose to do and I did it. Thanks again, class of 2020. I love you all.
I'd also like to thank 2 students, Scarlett Salazar from Business Tech and Sarah Martins from Graphic Communications. They designed the masks that the kids have, and that's what the school does differently, right? The creativity and the critical thinking to create those great masks. So we really appreciate Scarlett and Sarah. A couple more thank yous. Jen Rocha and Justin Kochman, our nurses, the Fall River Police Department, the building and ground personnel, and just like teachers had to do and just like you all had to do, we created everything new. So the planning it took was tremendous. I want to thank Glenn Benavides, Alan Benavides, Tyler Laguina, John Travassos, Sal Silva, and Miles Brilliant for their incredible work today. Thank you. The pictures took a little longer than we thought, but graduates, if you can hear me from there, and graduates in the stands, at this time, take your tassel from the right side of your cap, move it to the left, signifying that you are indeed now graduates of Diamond Regional Vocational High School. So we promised under an hour, we're at 50 minutes. And so we need social distancing. We need to maintain social distancing on the way out. We are going to release by row. Some of your students still may be taking pictures. I welcome you to stay in your seats until they arrive back. But we are going to release now. I hope you all have an absolutely incredible rest of the summer and a great journey in life. You are forever a Diamond Bengal. You're forever Diamond Strong. Thank you so much. First row, you're good to get up and you can start making your way to our attendance guiding you. DJ, can we play some graduation? Second row, good to go. Go ahead, Pat. I see you. Yeah. Second row. Let's go row three. Hang tight, row 4. Hang tight. Let's get